proud of our guys, the way we played. Hats off to Texas Wesleyan. We knew they're a good football team. They do a good job. They're well coached. They're sound. Hopefully they go win that conference again this year. So we knew they'd give us some fits, gave us some fits early. And guys did a good job in the first half. Thought we got kind of slopped around a little bit there in the third quarter. Did some things. We started to get some guys in, but kind of not happy with some of the performances there. But hats off, guys finished good. And again, proud of the way they finished. The goal was to be 1-0, and we did that. It's time to move on to some conference games now.
Coach, we can talk about the running back room on 6 different guys scored rushing touchdowns. Just your thoughts on what you've seen from that room these last 2 weeks, and just really running wild, and everybody getting a chance to get some run there.
Yeah, and again, a lot of it's just been looking at guys, and the one that keeps popping up there is Broderick Taylor. He's got a gear that a different gear than a lot of the guys we have. So still looking at what we want to do with him here down the road, because this is kind of the cutoff of the 4 games to decide if we want to redshirt guys or not. So, but he's one that stood out. All of them are solid. We still got Denny coming back next week. We just rested him. He could have gone tonight, but he's we just want to rest him. So he's got a solid room there. Just trying to really look at see who can keep in the mix here coming up.
I know in practice quarterbacks aren't whenever they run the ball, they aren't really running full speed. But you see, what did you think of Eddie's wheels tonight?
It was just the right read there. They came off the edge and cover 0, and nobody had the quarterback on that deal, so he did a great job with the read and took it to the house there. But no, he's not slow, and we know we can utilize him here down the road as well. But he did a great job for us tonight.
Five takeaways, 2 interceptions, 3 fumbles. Just thoughts on how your defense played tonight?
They did good. The big thing early. When they move the ball, they're a good football team. The biggest stat that matters on defense is points per game, and did a good job keeping out of the end zone. And probably had we not thrown the pick 6 there, they might have gotten another shutout there. But that kind of took the wind out of some sails there. But no, they did a good job. And again, we started getting a lot of guys in there in the end. But you saw them flying around and being physical as well there in the second half.
Coach, back-to-back weeks, Elijah Prosser had a pick 6 for you guys on defense. Just thoughts on the way he's playing on the defensive side of the ball.
Good. No, it's good. And they're, we knew that was going to be a big key tonight. See if we can build on the takeaways and get some of those. And definitely going to be a big factor moving down the road here. We're going to have to create some extra possessions and win that turnover battle to have a chance here. So just proud of the way they're flying around, doing what they're supposed to do, being in the right place at the right time, and that's why you're seeing them getting those footballs.
And then with your 4 non-conference games, you got conference play starting next week. What's your biggest takeaway just from these 4 weeks and just the way your team's competed so far?
Really chance to look at a lot of different things, and there's still some question marks at some spots. But overall, it's just the effort, the execution. That's the best we could be right now is 4-0. Are we playing perfect? Not by any chance. There's still a lot of things we got to get better at. We got to improve on. Definitely with the caliber of teams that we have coming up here, especially the first few weeks of conference. I mean, they're all good. This is like playing in the NFC East, man. It's every week. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a physical battle, and there's some good football teams. So we're going to have to be ready to play. We're going to play our best every week, week in, week out, and there's going to be times we got to count on a lot of different guys. So that was another key of trying to get as many people reps as we could in these 4 games, because guys are going to get banged up, and we're going to have to count on some of these guys to play in these conference games down the road.
Will anything change about the way you prepare now that you move into the conference season?
No, I guess the big thing is just kind of honing in on that conference travel roster, and we're going to be limited there, and then kind of putting those guys on the shelf that we want a red shirt other than that. But no, we prepare every week. It'll be the same. We'll attack Southeastern the same way we've attacked these first 4. But the guys know, that they know the level and the caliber of football coming up. And again, be curious to see, just like we were a couple weeks ago going to Prairie View. That's going to be the big thing. Y'all know where they picked us in this conference. We have nothing to lose. So we're just right now see how good we can be and go see where we stack up next week.
Going back to the topic of depth, how impressed have you been specifically with the second and third stringers, and what impact do you think the game reps they've been getting the past couple of weeks will have later on in the season?
Well, there's no substitute for game experience. You just can't match that, can't prepare for that. So again, utilizing those guys, being able to get them in these ball games is going to be huge, because you're going to have to count on them. Maybe a backup quarterback in the second play of the game next week. You never know, but it's just being able to get them game reps. Instead of throwing them in a big conference game, being their first rep. So it's going to be hopefully. as we get down the road here, it's definitely going to be beneficial.
And what is the message going to be to the team going into this work week, especially given the low that you guys had in the third quarter, to kind of avoid those kind of things going on into conference play?
Nothing, just it's it'll take care of itself. We're going to have to play with that same high level intensity for 4 quarters every week. And again, a lot of that stuff was subbing some guys into here in the third quarter and trying to look at some different guys and different things. But no, they know what's ahead of them.
And what are kind of just the expectations as you guys start to look ahead at Southeastern?
Same, be every week. So one, see how we go stack up. It's going to be a first conference game on the road, Strawberry Stadium. Get one of the top teams. I picked them as one of the top teams in the conference. When we had our coaches poll. So I don't know how they did against LSU tonight, but they're playing some good football. So we're gonna go give them heck and see how we stack up.
Start with Eddie, man. Just your thoughts on wrapping up non-conference play 4-0 with a big win here tonight against Texas Wesleyan.
Yeah, I thought it was a great team effort, honestly. I thought we ran the ball really well, and then the passing was there when we needed it. I thought the O-line did a really good job just with the run game as well. And the defense, that guy over there, Pick 6, man, that guy's a baller, man.
And Fabian, if you can touch on the running back room, man. 5 different guys score, 6 if you include the quarterback, man. Just your thoughts on the running game as a whole and how you guys got going tonight.
It's a we can't do it without our O-line, first of all. Just great running back room, always learning from the older guys. Because we have Nate and Javinsky, always learning from them, picking the brains. We're just trying to be a sponge. The younger guys just being a sponge for the running back room, just trying to be resilient, Yeah.
And Alijah, man, first game you had a sack, second game you had a forced fumble, and now you got a pick 6, man.
Yeah.
Is there anything you don't do?
Nah, I think I can do it all.
Put him at QB.
He can do it.
I'm not better than him.
He can do it.
Hey Fabian, you mentioned learning from the older guys in the running back room. What were some of the things you feel like you've been able to take from those guys?
Just learn how to learn tempo, learn more of how the defense flows, just more things like that, and just trying to pick the brain really. Just right after I'm done running the ball, I go up to them, hey, what'd you see? He was like, more tempo on this play, press the center, cut back, and just little things like that.
And then Eddie, for you, just what's your takeaway just through these first 4 weeks? Now that non-conference play is done, you guys are gearing for conference play. Just the way you guys are competing on both sides of the ball right now.
Yeah, I think we're playing pretty well, right? Of course, there's always little things, little details that you got to fix. And I think over these last 2 weeks, our details have maybe slacked off a little bit. And I think we got to pick back up, especially this week, because now the real season really begins right now, right? So we got Southeastern coming up, going to Louisiana, and so we gotta get mentally and physically prepared to play them. So yeah.
Eddie, I was just wondering did you feel gassed right after the touchdown, man? Did you feel okay afterwards?
Yeah, I felt good. I thought the O-line did a great job, and it looked like no one really wanted to tackle me, right? No one was around me. But no, I wasn't tired.
Awesome. And then Alijah, I don't know if you guys on the defensive aspect, if you guys were somewhat disappointed that you were allowed 13 points tonight.
Yeah, I was. We haven't allowed nobody to score at home, so we always strive for perfection. Unfortunately, we didn't get it tonight, but I still think we played hard, and we have things to learn from, and just getting prepared for next week.
Can you walk us through that interception on that play, and when was the last time you scored a touchdown in your football career?
My senior year, I got a pick 6, but not on the interception. I knew I had only one receiver to my side, so if the quarterback wasn't looking there, I knew I had something coming from the backside. So seeing the route coming, looked at the QB, threw it to me, and then I don't like getting tackled, so I had to 6 it.
Eddie, man, do you remember the last time you scored a rushing touchdown in your career?
Oh man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute for sure. No, I don't remember, honestly.
Liberty Hill senior year, last playoff game, man.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, it's been a while, man. So
yeah, maybe it was.
Did you just want to show off your wheels to the guys that
no.
you had them or what?
I wouldn't even say I have that. I don't think I have wheels like these guys, man. These guys are a lot faster than me.
You can brag on yourself. You can brag on yourself.
I promise you, my wheels are not like these guys. I think there was no quarterback player, so I just saw it and took it. Really all happened.
Question for Alijah. Obviously, the defense has been lights out the whole season, but especially the last 2 games, I think you guys have 9 turnovers, double digits if you count special teams and turnovers on downs. What, if anything, has been the difference in the past couple of weeks as far as creating second opportunities or extra opportunities for the offense?
We preach like get the ball back to our offense. There's not many like opportunities that come with the game, so when we get them, we got to take advantage of them, and I think we've been doing a good job of that.
For each of you guys, I guess we'll start with Eddie. You know, conference play, going on the road. You got to go on the road into Hammond to start off your first game in the Southland.
Mm-hmm.
What are your expectations?
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting Louisiana, they're a great team, right? And I think we got to be really prepared and really detail-oriented, like, in order to come out with a win, right? So, yeah, I think this is a huge week for us, this next week, just getting prepared, and we got to be ready to go because they're a great team, so we got to be at our best, really.
Yeah, I would just pick off of him. I think we're just going to play with the chip on our shoulder because we got doubted. We're doubted on the conference bracket, and just you're just going to see a different type of tempo, different type of defense on the field. Just I believe we're just going to play with a chip on our shoulder.
All right, this is for Eddie and for Fabian. Tonight being 9-5-6 night, just being able to show out here in front of the Valley on a night that was for the Valley, and you guys coming up from the Valley. Just thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, sorry.
Not go ahead.
The Valley's an awesome place, you know. So I mean, just for us being able to represent the Valley, I mean, it means a lot to us. I mean, this is our home, right? So, I mean, we love the Valley. I mean, it's one of the greatest places on earth. I mean, I'd recommend a lot of people come down here and just come try the game, or not even try the game, just come visit the Valley in general, right? But yeah, we're so thankful for the fans, man. I mean, they show out every week that we're home games, even the away games they showed out, you know. So we're so appreciative of just everyone down here, and we're happy we're raised down here for sure.
I just like Eddie said, just like thankful for everything, thankful for the fans, and we're just proving that the Valley that it is possible to play at a Division I level, because 2 guys from the Valley at UTRGV are doing it right now. We're just trying to prove the fans, all the people that are doubted, all the high schoolers that are doubted, that you can play at D1 and it's possible.
For Alijah, man, I mean, once you stood up for UTRGV in that first game, you become a Valley boy, man. So you are a Valley boy, man. Everybody in that locker room is, man. Just your thoughts on the home crowd and what it's been like these first 3 home games, just to see the support and the buzz around this team in general.
I can't thank them enough. You know, I love the love. We come out here, you know, we practice, we play hard for them. I really do appreciate them.
Question for Eddie. Past 2 games, I think you guys totaled over 1,300 total yards of offense. I think double-digit touchdowns. One of the most efficient, explosive offenses in all of NCAA. What, if anything, do you guys have to do in order to keep that momentum going? Maybe not to just hit those same, watermarks, but just to keep that consistency.
I think it's like what Coach preaches every day. It's all about the details. Like, you can't slack on anything that you do. Like, from when we're just warming up routes, from stretching to being on the line, make sure you're doing the right things. You know, it's so much more than just the plays that are going on. There's so much detail behind every play that you gotta really study your plays also, and it takes all of us. It takes all of us.
And a question for Fabian. I think this season they kind of used you in particular ways, especially as kind of like a change of pace back. What, if anything, when you get those opportunities, is going through your head in order for you to produce the way you've been producing?
Just trying to like they're giving me the opportunity, so I feel like I need to prove it to them, and I just want to prove it to them that they're giving me this opportunity for a reason, and that I can be an impact player on this team.
Alijah, not just you today with the pick 6, but also 4 turnovers on defense. Just what did you guys discuss going into this game, and how are you guys feeling after?
Coach told us it was going to be opportunities. We missed a few early, but like Coach said, there was going to be opportunities, so we had to take advantage of it, and that's our mindset.
And this question's for you. You're no stranger to know what conference play is. There's a different type of physicality, intensity that comes with it. Just what are you expecting from the Southland conference play, and just what are you telling the guys in the locker room right now? So,
yeah, I mean, even when I was back at my old school UTSA, we played some teams in the Southland, and they're very physical, very, very good coach teams. So I mean, I've got to see like play against Lamar, play against a couple teams, so I'm honestly really excited because it's such a good conference. This is gonna make us so much better, and like for these like the young guys, man, it's gonna make them so much better just with this conference and being able to already be on the field as a freshman. I mean that's huge. So I mean honestly, I'm just really excited. I mean God's blessed me with this opportunity, right? And I'm just trying to take it as long as I can go.